Faced is killing it this year with their palettes. Look at that. Hi. Today I'm going to play with the new Too Faced. Well, it's not that new. It's new to me. I think it's been out maybe a month. That's still pretty new. Not in, beauty industry standards, but in real life standards it is. So anyways, I'm going to play with the new Too Faced Cosmic Crush palette today, and I'm really excited to get into it. Here is what the palette looks like. Now, I went ahead and picked up this palette, even though I heard some negative reviews about it. I just was really intrigued, and I figured, let's see what I can do with the palette. So let's go ahead and get into it. I feel like this is the perfect Halloween color story. It's also really great for fall because of some of these fun tones over here, but I can also see myself getting a lot of use out of this in the springtime. So yeah, this just looks like a really fun color story, and I hope the formula doesn't let me down. So let's check it out. I've already got my base done. Let me get my eyes primed and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this shade here in the crease. I think I'm gonna play with some of the cooler tones, definitely this aqua. I wanna check out this dark shimmer here, and maybe something like one of these on the inner area. So let's see how the look turns out. Starting off with this shade that is called Out of This World. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna try not to make the look too dramatic, but I do want some drama in the look. Really what made me finally decide to get this palette, because I had decided against it when it first released, even though I was very into the color story. What made me decide to get it was that, honestly, I've been enjoying my recent Too Faced purchases so very much. And I just really wanted to see what this color story had to offer. So I thought I would pick it up because I knew that I would probably regret it later once it's discontinued and I can't get it anymore. I'm just using a natural haired fluffy blender. This is a Morphe brush. I believe you can get this on the Ulta website. And this color is building up really nicely. As you can see, all I did was add on a second layer here, and it already has a little bit more depth than the first one. I considered doing two different looks, one on each eye, but I really like to wear my looks for the day. So if I end up doing multiple looks, I'm gonna have to do it on a different day because I really like to wear my makeup. I don't want to just film in it. That is blending out really beautifully. I'm going to deepen up my crease shade a little bit with this darker brown. I don't like this brush, it's scratchy. Oh, this brush is so much better. This is the Sigma E25. Not only is it softer than that BK Beauty brush, but it blends perfectly. It's not too big. Did you see the difference? Like, this side looks patchy and just not that great. And this Sigma one looks so much more smooth and smoky. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, I really like the way that blended together. I deepened up the outer corner with Superstar. This shade right here, Superstar. Really, really like that combination. So far, that looks really nice. I'm gonna start off with the really, really dark one, or like towards the back half. I'm gonna build it up from light to dark. I know a lot of people, no, I'm gonna build it up from dark to light. I know a lot of people do the other way, but for me, I just switch it up sometimes. So I'm gonna do this one. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's really nice. Got it a little bit too far. I hate when I get it up into my crease, but I can't help it with some of the brushes that I have. They're just too big. Okay, I need a different brush. This ain't working for me. Okay, so I deepened up the outer corner with Total Eclipse. Just blending that out. I think that looks really beautiful. That's like a midnight blue, just the hint of a sheen to it. It is one of those kind of sparkly shades, but it's not that shimmery. So I feel like it looks really good in the outer corner. Okay, well, this looks kind of duochroming, like from some angles, yeah, from some angles it looks kind of aqua. Do you see that? And then from other angles, it looks like a deep, dark purple. So I'm kind of scared to put that on my lid because that looks pretty intense, but let's just see what happens. I'm going to use my finger. Ooh. Okay. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That is stunning. Okay. Other side. Oh my God. Too Faced is killing it this year with their palettes. Look at that. What the heck was everybody talking trash about this palette for? I think they were just trying to push their indie brand codes, honestly, because this palette's really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, I've noticed that people that used to like, you know, the mainstream brands now are doing a lot of videos with indie brands, and they're trashing the palettes of the main brands that they used to like and saying, you know, that they're not that great. Oh, you can get an indie palette for a lot better payoff or whatever, the same effect. And I just completely disagree. I like being able to walk into a store, see it in person, pick it up. You don't have to worry about pre-orders, out of stock, slow shipping, small companies with bad customer service. None of that. I like to buy my palettes at Ulta and Sephora. So I'm so glad I completely ignored for a while. Hold on. I actually didn't completely ignore it because for a little while I did let the negative reviews of this palette from people that I kind of trust online. I did let their negative reviews sway me from wanting this, but I'm glad that after I've been enjoying my recent experiences with the Too Faced palettes, that I decided to just try it for myself. And I'm so glad I did that because this palette is really nice. I think this really, really light pink would go nice, but I feel like the intensity of these outer shades might need something more bold. Let's see what this pink looks like. I'm gonna use this Morphe one. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's gonna be really nice. No, I feel like I really wanna do something much lighter in the front, so I'm gonna go with this light shade, and it is called, what? I'm gonna go in with this one that's called Frost in Space. What? As opposed to Lost in Space? Frost in Space? That's so cute. I love Too Faced names when they're not trying to be raunchy. No, I feel like this would be a better like inner corner brightener right there. So let's do that. And then I'm gonna go in with the darker one, but let me just make them match. So we make sure to have the exact same effect on both sides. That is a pretty shimmer. It does not look pink at all on me though. It looks kind of beige, like a beige shimmer. So it just kind of looks like my skin tone a little bit. I'm gonna try Moon Glow instead. Yeah, let's try Moon Glow in the inner corner there. And I am using one of my favorite BK Beauty brushes, which is this little, oh my, yeah, that's the one that needed to happen right there. Holy moly. Do you see that? I feel like that was the perfect accent. This shade is kind of soft. Do you see? I barely, hold on, let me get the mirror. Do you see how soft that shade is? I barely touched it, and look at the indent in there. I'm really delicate with my palettes. I don't go in hard and dig real deep to force pan like some people do. Sorry, I didn't mean to call people out. Anyway, if you do that, that's fine. You do you, boo. I feel like that's cheating. But there are a lot of cheaters in the world, so whatever. I'm not like that. Anyway, okay, so I absolutely love that accent color. Oh my God. That was the drama that I needed to finish it off, but I don't really like the way it's just like, I don't like the placement. Let me work on the placement a little bit more. Wow, that shade is really soft. Okay, I'm gonna just, oh yeah, there we go. Holy moly. That was it. Do you see that? And it doesn't take much. That shade is super impactful. Wow. Holy moly. This is Too Faced, guys. Too Faced. And I'm not even wetting the shades. This is completely dry. And look at that payoff. Holy moly. Yeah, it's official. I'm not going to trust the people that I used to trust, the ones that trashed this palette, because obviously I don't align with the way they, you know, about their views with makeup. So I think I need to stop following pretty much all the people that play with indie palettes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop following all the people that play with indie palettes, and I'm going to look for people that just focus on mainstream, because like, to me, those are the brands that I'm interested in. Let's see what my family is saying. Hold on. You can come give me a kiss. I'll allow it.
You don't want us to bring you back anything?
No, thank you.
All right, we're going to miss you so dearly. It's not as fun without your presence.
I'm sure. I'll miss y'all as well while I'm filming.
I'll hang out with you later.
All right. Okay, so there's a really like dark blue cosmic look. I honestly thought I was going to play with the purples, and I'm not sure how great they're going to look together, but I do want to do purple on the lower lash line because I want to see what those colors look like. So I take a small little brush and go into, so cute. I'm going to use Too Faced. I'm going to use Too Faced on the lower lash line. I absolutely love the names of these shades. How precious. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know how great the lower lash line is gonna go with the top, but I wanna see how those colors perform. And honestly, it might have been better to flip the two sides, like to do the dark on the bottom, but I really wanted to see what those shades looked like on the lids. So, you know, there's always another day to play with these these purples on the lid. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create multiple looks with this palette, and so since so many people trashed this palette, I feel like it really deserves the attention to show its ability, because it's a really nice palette so far, in my opinion. Even though I'm kind of dark right now, I have a bit of a tan. You can see that lilac on my lower lash line. Do you see it? Like, it's not super obvious, but you definitely see that it's there. It doesn't blend in with my skin tone. And I didn't even use a natural brush. I just used a little synthetic one. So I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm gonna take the ultraviolet on a flat brush. Oh, that's beautiful. I love what that added. In order to kind of make the look match a little bit, I'm gonna take some of this same shade that I had on the lower lash line onto a very wispy little blender from Sigma. And I'm gonna just add that up here into my crease a little bit, just to make the look a little more cohesive. Yeah. So pretty. Okay. I really like the way that looks. Oh my gosh. Let's just see what, so cute. Do you see this little shadow here with like a little moon? Look at it. How cute is that little embellishment right there? I'm gonna use that shade on just on the outer edge of the lower lash line. It's called Blast Off. It's so cute. I'm gonna use a little bit of Total Eclipse for the back half also, just to smoke it out a little bit further. Yeah, that's what it needed. Perfect. All right, here's the finished eyeshadow look with the palette. I used 8 shades to create this look. I could have used fewer, but I really wanted to test out as many as possible. Let me finish the look with some eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look. I used the Natasha Denona Macrotech eyeliner in Willow for my waterline. I didn't do a winged liner today. I did go in with 3 different mascaras. I didn't really use the Essence. I just kind of started to apply it and then gave up on that one because I feel like that one dried out already. So essentially I used these 2, but mostly this one. Yeah, so let's take a really good look at the eyes. Let me know what you think of the eye look. I really like it so much. I'm highly impressed with the Too Faced Cosmic Crush palette. I absolutely do have a universe-sized crush on this palette. I know that was cheesy. Anyway, I had to. And this palette's really good. I'm really looking forward to checking out some of the other colors, the lighter colors, but these were the colors that I saw a lot of people struggle with online, and I wanted to see whether or not they really suck as bad as they say that they do. And in my opinion, no, the shadows don't suck at all. This palette is really, really nice. Do I think you'd be disappointed if you pick it up at full price? I'm not disappointed. I paid full price for it. I think it's a really nice formula. I love the blendability. I love the color story. I love the payoff. And I already know that Too Faced shadows have incredible wear time. So there's not going to be any fading or like falling off on my face throughout the day. Too Faced has really improved their formula over the last 1.5 years, I would say. So yeah, I'm really, really happy and pleased with this palette. I think if you had any inclination to pick this up at all and you were discouraged by some of the other videos that you might have seen, I think you should go ahead and give the palette a go. Maybe wait for it to go on sale because we all love a good sale for a palette. And we know that Too Faced does put their palettes on sale sometimes, but I've noticed that they have been slowing down on the sale prices for a lot of their palettes, except for their super, super old ones. So I think they're catching on to that and hoping to get more full-priced purchases. But that being said, if you do pick this palette up at full price, I think you're going to be perfectly pleased with it. Don't believe the negative hype that says this is not worth a $55 price tag. I think this is a great palette and performs really, really nice. So I think that you should give this palette a go if you had any interest at all. I think it's a really beautiful palette. I'm so happy that I picked it up. I love it so much. And this packaging is so beautiful. Look at that. I love that packaging. Oh my God. I'm so glad I picked this palette up. Yeah. Let me know what you think of the look that I created down below and tell me your thoughts on the palette. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I look forward to reading your comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much. And make sure you're subscribed so we can hang out again. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.